Mad Cowford Improv Cocktails, where we experiment with different ways of making cocktails and try to recreate drinks that I've seen on menus around the United States and around the world. Tonight, we are doing a classic, the Martini.
Are you packing, dear?
Yes, darling, I'm just putting away this liquor.
If it's after 5 o'clock in our house, a lot of times that means it's Martini time. I love them, my wife Shannon loves them, but we actually like to make ours a little bit differently from each other, and so we like to experiment, kind of play around with different flavors for the martini. The way a lot of people make martinis, some people make a 1-ingredient martini, some people make just a 2-ingredient martini, but we do a 3-ingredient martini, not including the garnish. So some people use 1-ingredient gin, and they just fill a chilled glass of gin. That's fine. Some people use vodka, but I'm not talking to those people right now. I'm not really a person that drinks a lot of vodka martinis. I use gin. Some people don't like vermouth, but of course that's the second main ingredient for the martini. And a martini with just dry vermouth and gin is usually going to be pretty darn good if you have a good gin and a good vermouth. But we like to add a 3rd ingredient, and that allows us to, again, experiment, try different types of martinis. And so if both my wife and I want a martini, we can actually make 2 different martinis with one mixture. So I'm going to show you how we do that. We went a year ago to London, England, and when we went there, we wanted to visit the places that claim ownership of the birthplace of the martini. So one of the places we went to was the Connaught Hotel, the Connaught Bar. And the way that they make their martinis sort of changed the way we do ours. So this is something that not everybody does with their martinis, but we like it because it gives a little different flavor to everybody's martini, is adding bitters. At the Connaught Hotel, they gave you a choice of different bitters that you could use, and Shannon's favorite are these cardamom style bitters. So cardamom bitters, and just put those right into the glass, and this is the way that they did it when they had bitters with an eyedropper, is they put it in a swirl right in the glass. I am using, because I like a more citrusy cocktail, I am using grapefruit lavender bitters. I've experimented with lemon bitters, orange bitters, all sorts of different types of bitters. I prefer in the citrus family. So with the bitters in the glass, now we are going to use our vermouth. And some people who I think don't like vermouth in their martinis, it's partially because they're using bad vermouth. Vermouth is something that it needs to be put in the fridge, and it needs to be drunk within a month or so of buying it. If you have a bottle that's been sitting just out in the open, or if you've had it in the back of the fridge for a couple of years, it's probably going to be bad. It's probably turned. You don't want it, and it's just going to ruin your martini. So if that's the reason why you don't like vermouth, or think you don't like vermouth, I would say get yourself a fresh bottle of good vermouth. Our go-to, I think it's pronounced Nuit Pra. At least that's how I pronounce it. And we use 1 ounce of that. We're going to make 2 martinis out of this. We like a dry martini, so the ratio of gin to vermouth, we do about 6 to 1. So between 2, nice and easy. We've got the jigger. We'll do 1 full ounce of vermouth. And if my math is right, when you've got 1 ounce of vermouth and you want a 6 to 1 ratio, I'm pretty sure that means 6 ounces of gin. So this drink is all alcohol, and it ain't playing around. So don't have a whole lot planned for your schedule right after you have a martini. It's going to hit you hard. So we've got that. We're going to put some ice into the glass. And we're going to stir it up. Some people shake their martinis. This being all alcohol, we like it stirred. About 20 seconds is good. And we're all stirred up. So we are going to put our strainer on top of the glass. And let me talk about the glassware that we are using. One of our favorite movie series is The Thin Man. It's an older film series. Highly recommend it. They drink a lot of martinis.
Say, how many drinks have you had?
This will make 6 martinis.
All right. Will you bring me 5 more martinis? Leo, line them right up here.
Yes, ma'am.
These are called Nick and Nora glasses, as in Nick and Nora Charles from The Thin Man. So it's a coupe, specifically the Nick and Nora style of the coupe. And with your chilled martini. I try to be even. Maybe give my wife Shannon just a little bit more. There we are. In keeping with the different bitters that we put into our drinks, we like a different garnish. So Shannon, because she likes kind of the richer, spicier type of martini, she likes these piri-piri hot pepper stuffed olives. She calls this, or we call an olive-filled martini, a one olive salad. Makes it sound a whole lot healthier than it is. You can get these at the store. To get this size jar, you've got to order it online. I haven't found it locally. Filthy olives is what they're called. This is the bartender's size. But like I said, if it's 5 o'clock, a lot of times it's martini time.
I really shouldn't give him a birthday present at all. Sneaking off like that, getting drunk without me.
Myself, the grapefruit lavender bitters, I'm going to do a citrus garnish. So I'm going to get myself a little bit of lemon peel, express it over the top, and into the drink. So we have 2 different tasting martinis. You can experiment with different types of gin, different types of vermouth, different types of bitters. We love trying all sorts of new and different things. So this is what we found works best for both of us. This is our go-to drink. We hope you are all having fun out there. Happy cocktail hour, and cheers.